Hi guys, and welcome to my new vlog. And today we're gonna be prepping for TXT's new comeback, the Star Chapter Sanctuary. I really hope the mic is sounding okay because lately I'm having an on and off relationship with it. I'm not sure if I'm liking it so far, but I hope I'm sounding okay to you guys. So the last time I updated with you guys with my binder, the pages are pretty much bulky now, and I can't close it any longer. And I'm actually worried that this is not gonna hold any more pages that I'm gonna try and add into this, but new binders are coming very soon, finally. So we're just gonna stick with this for now, especially for this prep. Maybe the next time you see me doing a storing video for my Yeonjun binder, it's gonna be in a new binder. So please look forward to that coming up very soon. Okay, so I already added the pages already, and obviously the last time I did a prep was during Yeonjun's solo mixtape, and I still don't have that yet. It's coming up. So I added 2 more pages. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add more, but so far I counted around 8 that I'm gonna need for this era. So yeah, so we're gonna be starting with the main album, obviously, and look how stunning it is. It's crazy how each of these albums are in different sizes and they have different contents in it. So, before or the last time, it's pretty much the same thing inside, as well as the sizes of their albums are very consistent in one era. But this time, they're all in different sizes. And I heard, actually, Subin did like a live, Weaver's live with this album, and the way he held it, like, you can tell it's a huge album. Like, before, every time Subin holds something, it usually looks small on him, but it's actually bigger in real life. So I'm kind of worried how big this is gonna be, or if I'm gonna have a hard time storing this one. Around this time, the all the versions have already been dropped. So the concept teasers for each versions have been dropped. So except the track list was released today that I'm filming it, and the album teasers haven't been released yet. But by the time this video's been uploaded, I'm pretty sure I've already heard like a snippet of it. But right now we're gonna be starting with the night version. I think this is gonna be one of my favorite. I'm not sure. I like the angel version, but when the night version dropped, I was like, what the heck? It's so, oh my god, it's so cool. They're just so cool. I love the whole concept that revolves around it. Like how the motorcycles that they were riding and that for their concept teasers. It's like a modern twist of a knight and with their horses, you know what I mean? I'm gonna pull up like a photo here to explain what I'm trying to say, but I think it's pretty cool with how they went with this concept for this version. For the night version, we are pretty much gonna be getting one photo card. I believe it's gonna be one photo card for the rest of the versions except the Weavers one, but we're gonna start with the main albums first. So for the main albums, so far I've seen that there's gonna be one photo card, but kind of like they have like another kind of photo card, if you know what I mean, which is like the ID here. So pretty much we're getting 2, if that would make sense. And the other are like photo what do you call it, like Polaroids and stuff like that. But starting off here, night version, I guess I am gonna be getting, I'm gonna put like night version here, PC. And then what I'm gonna put for this one, I guess I'm gonna put like night license card. Yeah, let's just put that. how do you even spell license? Oh, actually, it's actually here. So, by okay, I think that is pretty cool. So we're gonna put that inside of here. Next is the license card. Okay, night version. I don't know. It's kind of like I can be forever like a lady in distress so that TXT will save me. That's what I'm getting with this version. Like they're so freaking cool just with the motorcycle prop that they have in, and then how the boys look. Oh my god, individually they have like different outfits and stuff. The outfits that they have on individually like suits them very well in my opinion. Like I don't know, I just love this night version. I guess it's kind of like giving like kind of makes you like feel giddy and giggly, you know what I mean? Like obviously the concept for this is like they're the ones saving you when you're like in trouble, like your knight in shining armor basically. And they did like a modern twist like what I've talked about earlier on. And I don't know, they're so cool. I just love everything. Like I think this is one of my favorite concepts for this era. But we're going to talk about the other versions in a bit. So we're going to be moving on to the next one. So the next one is Savior version. Savior version is pretty much a continuation of their winter concept slash freeze era. You get what I'm saying? Like they really embodied that concept. Yeah, I'm actually happy that we're going back to like the old age, you know what I mean? Like there's a hint of their previous concept and as well as their previous um eras, you know, in the title tracks as well as the meaning or the theory behind this whole entire album, which is pretty cool because if you haven't been here for long, I wasn't a MOA from the start, but I am gonna be forever MOA moving forward, you know. But I kind of like having to re-experience, I guess, how the era that I haven't stan TXT before, you know what I mean? I am happy to live in that era where I wasn't there before. Moving back to Savior, this is the pretty much the Elsa TXT. No, not the Elsa TXT, but you know, the freeze era. Like I have a feeling that every time TXT does a kind of winter concept, like it becomes successful. I mean, they're forever successful, like in everything that they do, obviously. But you know, I just get that feeling because basically, Freeze era changes our lives around that year, and then they did Chaotic Wonderland as well as even their previous Japanese comeback with Chikai. They did a winter concept as well, and that that's been topping like the charts in Japan. And now they're doing another winter concept, so I have a feeling that it's gonna be top tier. Going back to Savior, we're gonna be putting Savior PC. So we're gonna get one version for that. Oh, so for like kind of like the extra PC, we're gonna get like a ice piece. Oh, I think it's gonna fit because the regular PC is like 55 millimeters to 55 millimeters by 85 millimeters. The ice piece is around 80 millimeters by 80 millimeters. So I think it's gonna fit well on this pocket, which I'm happy about. Okay, I was worried for a sec because I thought I won't be able to fill up the page next to it. But anyways, we're gonna be putting Savior. I think this is cute. Ice piece. I really like the additional like photo cards that we're getting in this albums are like very unique and very different. Um, besides the, regular PCs that we're getting. Also, I kind of hate like sometimes like Big Hit likes putting like one card each, but at the same time it kind of like not overwhelmed me when it comes to collecting as a collector, because I don't have to collect too much. But they have a lot of pobs and lucky draws though, so it's pretty much the same thing. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next one. So we're gonna be moving on to the lover version. This one is so cutesy, like it's so lovey-dovey. The variety in this album is just insane to me. We're gonna be putting Lover PC, Lover, okay, Lover PC, and this time for this version, we're actually gonna get like a heart card, and I think that's cute with how they went with it. Heart card. So far with the main albums, the content that I really like the most is the Lover version. I don't know, it's just so cute to me. Like, as a person who enjoys doing journaling, I like this is like very journal worthy to me. So that's probably why I'm more attracted to like the content of the Lover version compared to the other versions. I think it's cute. It's very, they also have like a boyfriend vibe here, obviously, for the Lover version. And for the concept photos, I really like the concept photo where they were like the heart lollipops. I think that's cute. This one kind of reminds me of, again, the Freeze era. You know how they went on like different dates and stuff. Like, yeah, it's kind of like reminiscing to that concept from Freeze, basically. And yeah, it's so sweet. Like, look at this one. The lyrics book is like in a cassette, and then the film strips, and then the Polaroids, and then the hearts, and the heart cards. It's just so cute. I am leaning more towards the content of the Lover version, um, but it doesn't mean like I don't like the rest. Contents of all is just so different that I'm so amazed how they pull it off. I really like this. Isn't it so cute? Also, like I love the color schemes in this album because it's like blue, pink, and like purple, and those three colors are my favorite colors, especially like the pastel shade to it. And I'm like, oh my god, this is meant for me. So I was like very very shook when the change of their logo dropped. I was like, oh my god, I think this might be my favorite era, but I don't know. Like I keep saying that every time they have a comeback. So we're gonna move on to the next concept. So the next concept is Angel concept, and this version is also one of my favorite. And I understand why Subin said Moas will love the Angel concept more compared to the other concept because oh my god, it's gonna melt your heart. Like my heart melted when their concept photos for this version dropped. I was like, it's like the angel dropped from heaven kind of thing. And they're so cute with the angel wings and stuff. It's like it's giving softy boys. Kind of giving like comfort slash softy vibes, if you know what I'm saying. But just based on the pictures, obviously so far, like they're so cute, they're so warm and like cuddly. Like I see why they went with this version because it's gonna be one of the most favorite concept of all, and I do agree. So this is my other favorite, and I'm saying Knight and Angel are my favorite. It doesn't mean like I love the Lover and Savior any less. I don't know, I just love the Angel vibes as well as the Knight vibes. It's just chef kiss for me. I don't know if this is like a member based kind of a version. Usually show like 5 different version for like the member versions, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know which one is random. Is the photo card gonna be like member base as well as the contents inside? I'm not really sure. This one has more, actually more contents compared to the other ones. Like I really like this one, this starboard content here, where it can form like a star. think, I don't know, I just love that. They just amaze me every time I look at the contents because they're all so freaking different. Isn't it so pretty? I really like the packaging for this one as well. You know how when a diamond, if the light hits the diamond, you know what I'm saying? Like that sparkle that gives, it's giving that colors. Getting one photo card. I don't think there's like an additional one. Like the rest, like like for the angel version, we're only getting one PC. So I might have to put like a pob beside it just to like fill up this whole entire pocket. Sorry, whole entire page. Lucky draw or a pob that kind of blends in with the angel PC. Let me put like a reminder because I might forget when I'm like doing storing in the future. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with that. So we're gonna move on to the Weaver's version next. So moving on to the Weaver's version. So for Weaver's version, there are two versions. There's version A and version B. And for each version, we're gonna be getting two kinds of photo cards. In total, it's gonna be 4 photo cards. So that's quite a lot in that small albums, which makes sense because they're smaller and they don't really have much content inside. I think it's fair that we're getting 2 of each. I also added an extra page, so we are gonna be putting, I guess we're gonna put like Weaver's A. I'm just gonna put like WV. So for this one, I actually like the color of the Weaver's version as well. It's purple and white. Still says how pretty they are because obviously again they went with my favorite color schemes. Yeah, I really love how we're getting 4 photo cards for the Weaver's version. I really hope one day they do like a full full set of them all 5 in one, just to make it more worth it, you know what I mean? Okay, I think we're pretty much done with everything. And obviously I'm not gonna add any more pages for the pobs and lucky draws that I'm gonna be collecting in the future. Here it kind of like reveals the pob that we're getting for the Weaver's albums. We're gonna be getting like an angel version pob and a night version pob, because basically the night version is the main concept just based on their Weaver's profiles. I'm not really complaining about that because night is one of my favorite concepts, so yes. So basically the track list came out today. Like look at the title tracks. You know, there's a nod to Runaway, basically, from the Eternity era. And then we have Over the Moon as our title track. Moas were able to guess Heaven, Higher Than Heaven, as well as 41 Winks, which is so incredible. I'm always impressed and amazed by how Moas were able to guess the title tracks no matter how blurry they try to blur it out. I'm really excited to like how they're gonna sound like just based on the concept that they're going for. Like, I'm also excited because all of the boys are credited to the tracks here. Like all of them actually participated. I get even more excited when the boys are one of the participants in creating the songs. Always were able to see how long the length of the songs are, and they're all less than 3 minutes, which is insane and so short. Basically they added up everything and they said it's around like 15 minutes, which is so short. Like what? Like the songs now are getting shorter and shorter. Before, like 3 minutes was already short, and now they plan on keeping that even shorter, which is, I don't know why. I kind of get where they're getting at, with the less than 3 minute songs, because it kind of like makes you like crave for more or listen to it again and again, which a very good tactic, I guess. But I don't know, with the voices like this boys have, like I need a longer version of it. Like I want to hear their voices like for more than 3 minutes. I mean, obviously we're gonna listen to the album on the loop and stuff. Like performance wise, that means it's gonna be shorter. Like they need to be on stage for a little bit longer, you know what I mean? I am still excited to listen to the new album as well as their performance. I'm actually curious like how they're gonna perform this time. You know, like TXT always have like incredible choreographies and stuff, and imagery, and whatever they do on stage like always amazes me, and they always look so freaking beautiful. Like I am excited for their live performances, obviously, as well as the TikTok challenges with other artists. And so basically, these are all the pieces we're gonna get just based on the main albums. Main albums, we're gonna get 2 of each. So this is gonna take up all of these pocket pages, and then as well as this one and this one for, I'm still not sure if we're gonna get any here, but this is my plan for now, putting an LD or a POB here if we only happen to have like one Angel PC, just based on the teaser of everything. And then Weavers, we're gonna have a full page as well. And I don't know how many POBs or LDs I'm gonna be getting. We're gonna see when I do the sorting. I have a lot, so I'm gonna be adding obviously Yeonjun's here, Yeonjun's mixtape, as well as the Sanctuary albums. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages all. Actually excited to hear the tracks very soon. New music from TXT, new contents from TXT, and encore concert is happening very soon, which is around next week in November, like very first week of November. Not long now it's gonna be their comeback, so we're gonna be in comeback mode, and I'm looking forward to what TXT have prepared for us for this era, for this new era. I really hope the boys are taking care of themselves when it comes to preparing for their comeback. So enjoy TXT's new comeback and cheer one another and cheer the boys as well. So I'll see you guys on my next vlog. Bye.